Hey,
Hey,
everyone. All four of you watching.
Surprise! We are going live for wraparounds, but later we will do our special things we want to share. That is always scheduled.
So we have this wraparound, then we have our main segment recording, then our things we want to share, and then the night of editing. This is a good day.
Yep, we get to record all the things today. All right. Well, this is recording. I'm going to hit record on here.
Okay.
And we're going to get to it. So why don't you do your clappy claps?
Clappy claps coming up. Is that too loud?
No, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah. You kept it in check.
Okay, good.
Nice. Good. This is what you can look forward to on episode 461 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! Could you imagine what it would be like to be in a Star Wars show? Or 2, or 3, or 4? I'm not sure how much one could contain them. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I caught you out of the corner of my eye and you were making faces.
I was not.
No?
I wasn't
making any faces. I'm going to look back in this call. Okay, that was my fault. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, Skywalkers! Could you imagine what it would be like to be in a Star Wars show? Or 2, or 3, or 4? I'm not sure how much one could contain this much galactic excitement. However, we will know soon enough. But first, I want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, whose hair is working for her today. You were flipping your hair earlier.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty fun. That's because I just washed it. Yay. It's all pretty now.
It is.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we should have rolled camera before we started recording because you were over in the corners flipping, swinging,
like
you were in an 80s music video.
You gotta fluff it up. I don't know. That's how my hair works anyway. All right, Skywalkers. Well, we are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and pop culture fandom. So it's time for your weekly Wookiee hug and a little sprinkle of pixie dust. For our family of Skywalkers, we are so grateful that you tune in every week. You comment, you like, you share. You guys are amazing. Also, we are live on the Skywalking Through Neverland YouTube channel right now. So if you haven't already, please head to YouTube, search for Skywalking Through Neverland, click subscribe, and then the little bell for notifications for when we go live. Because sometimes we go live and it's a surprise.
It's a surprise to us.
Yes.
Every week we ask the Skywalkers to get us to a certain level with our subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Every week the Skywalkers succeed in their mission. They go over what we asked for.
Yeah, this week we got even more. What, like 10 more than we
asked for?
Yeah. Something like that?
Yeah. Last time we had asked everyone to get us to 8850.
Okay.
It's now at 8854.
Woohoo! That's exciting.
All right, what do you think? Every week we ask everyone for 5 more. What do you say this week? We ask them for 6 more.
6 more.
To get us to 8860.
8,860. I like it. I like it, Skywalkers.
Well, with 2 shows this week. What?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get there. What? Did he just say 2 shows this week?
2 shows. Yeah, this week is going to be very exciting.
All right. Woo. Well, you know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
Tell everyone what is coming up on this episode.
All right. In this episode, we talk with Warren Prue, and he has appeared in The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ahsoka. And he's going to share some behind-the-scenes stories and what it was like to share screen time with little Grogu. I'm so excited.
I wouldn't be able to handle myself.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Too much excitement.
Oh, totally. Now, Warren will be joining the virtual Cantina tour that Spencer Jowitz has been putting together for this summer. You can meet him at the Scum and Villainy Cantina stop on July 29th, right here in Hollywood.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
And what will we be doing there?
You ask?
Well, we're going to be telling today in Star Wars history. We're going to have a booth over there at Scum and Villainy, and you can come and get your copies. We mailed off what, like 3 or 4 sets this last week.
Yeah, so thank you, Skywalkers. You guys have been getting them for gifts for like friends for the month of May, right? It's a very exciting month, and yeah, so we're super excited about that.
Very much so. All right. Also, we are excited that this episode is being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world or on a Disney cruise. And best of all, this service is free of charge. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, we are recording this episode from Long Beach, California on April 29th, 2024. So, Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
On this date, 44 years ago, before your time, on April the 29th, 1980, John Williams debuts as conductor of the Boston Pops at a Symphony Hall performance. R2-D2 and C-3PO, who was played by Anthony Daniels, he was in the suit. They make guest appearances and conduct the main title from Star Wars. Then John Williams conducts 2 new, never heard before themes from the Empire Strikes Back soundtrack.
What? Which ones?
Yoda's theme and the Imperial March.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine like the Imperial March especially?
I recall Yoda's theme. I was into. I was 11 years old at this time, so I was into that.
Did you go to this performance?
No, I was watching this show live. On PBS.
Oh, well, I'm so glad they had that.
And this was just a couple of miles away from me.
Yeah.
Here I am, an 11-year-old in Newton. R2 and 3PO and John Williams are just a stone's throw away, a couple of miles away in Boston.
Oh my God.
Yes. So they played Yoda's theme, which I liked.
Yeah.
But then came the Imperial March. Oh my! It was a second coming of Star Wars music.
I bet.
This was something like I've never heard ever in my life. It just that march music, and knowing that this was a new Imperial March in Star Wars, we just got that little dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
But now,
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that one. Now we got a whole big march, and it made the hair in the back of my neck stand up. I recall sitting on my bunk bed. We all had bunk beds in the 70s and 80s, and I remember having chills when I heard this music.
I bet.
Yeah, and then
go ahead.
A friend of mine, Jimmy, whose last name shall be nameless to protect the guilty. The next day in school, he said, "Rich, guess where I went last night? I went to go see R2 and 3PO and John Williams at the Boston Pops." I was furious for decades until it wasn't too long ago where he told me I was lying about that.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to impress you. Like for years.
Seriously?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had him in a mental timeout.
Yeah.
because he went and didn't invite me.
Yeah.
But as it goes now, he wasn't there. He just watched it like me.
So I'm trying to think of times where we have heard John Williams play themes that we haven't heard yet. I'm thinking Rey's theme. Didn't we hear that before we saw The Force Awakens? I'm trying to think.
I don't think so, because that would have been 2015.
Okay.
So I don't think.
Well, wasn't there a Star Wars Celebration? Yeah, but he wasn't there. Yeah, I don't know. That's
in 2017. That's when the curtains dropped, and there's John Williams for a surprise performance.
But he wasn't playing. Yeah, but I'm thinking like the Hollywood Bowl.
It may have been the Hollywood Bowl, but I don't think so.
Okay. I know we heard like Helena's theme before we saw
Indiana
Jones.
Destiny
premiere. Right. And then, of course, Duel of the Fates played on MTV constantly before you see The Phantom Menace, which we're seeing this Friday. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So once again, 44 years ago tonight, history was made when the world heard for the first time the Imperial March. Oh, and Yoda's theme too.
I'm very jealous that you had this musical moment before I was even born.
I was watching it on my little black and white Zenith on my bunk bed. I was thinking of you.
I'm sure you were.
The midichlorians were tingling.
I love it. Aw.
All right, now with that, let's speak with Warren Prue about stormtroopers, night troopers, space pirates, and playing that strange old hermit that lived in the Dune Sea. We're gonna do one more. I think I kind of stumbled on this one over here.
Okay, sure. Yeah, Skywalkers, if you're watching, tell us where you're watching from or what you're doing.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go. One more time for this one here. I can put it up there.
It's so hard to do. Right.
All right. Yeah, just gonna get one in the can, just to have it.
Okay.
Here we go. Hey, Skywalkers! Could you imagine what it would be like to be in a Star Wars show, or 2, or 3, or 4? I'm not sure how one could handle that much galactic excitement. However, we're going to know soon enough. But first, we want to welcome you back to Skywalking Through Neverland. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have it in the can.
Yeah, I think that was the best one.
Yes.
Hi, Courtney. Yay. Okay. I was hoping we were seeing people's comments. I don't know. Yay. Hi, Courtney.
Is it one of those things where people are commenting and we're just not seeing them?
I don't know. That's why I wanted you guys to comment. So thank you for commenting. Okay, what is going on? Here we go.
All right, so now we're going to do the outro.
Yes.
Now that we're doing the things we want to share live on YouTube, the recordings are a little bit shorter.
Yeah, these ones.
But that means we can spend more time sky chatting with y'all.
Yeah. The things we want to share are really fun with you guys' input.
Yeah, and this week we're going to be talking about Universal Studios Tram Tour 60th anniversary.
Yay.
So Courtney, hope you can make it there because you'll have some things to share as well.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here. Chica Fent is here.
Okay, awesome.
And Chica Fent is commenting comment
on Tron. I don't know, Justin. Ask us that at our things we want to share later at 6:15 p.m. Is that when we're doing it? Yeah, 6:15 p.m. Send us whatever you're talking about. Maybe send us a DM on Instagram. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's wrap up. You ready?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Well, that wraps up episode 461 of Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Warren Prue and Spencer Jawitz for putting us in touch with Warren. And we want to thank all you Skywalkers for jumping on these live streams when we give you no notice whatsoever. You still show up, and we appreciate that.
Yes. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on those notifications so that you will be able to jump on live.
Okay, but we're gonna whisper the rest because Courtney Turkel is still at work. And she doesn't want her boss to find out that she's watching Skywalking Through Neverland live on YouTube.
Here you go. I didn't comment until now. Shh. Still at work.
Now, like we mentioned earlier,
yeah.
Are you interested in Today in Star Wars History, Part 1 and 2, and the interactive notebooks?
Well, autographed copies of those books are available from skywalkingthrough-neverland.com/book, and they are autographed by us. When you do buy them online on the buy button on skywalkingthrough-neverland.com, there's an option to put in the little box like who you want to inscribe it to, basically. And so, yeah, we've had a number of people ask to give it to a friend or have one for them, one for a friend, things like that. So it's easy to do. And it's right there, skywalkingthrough-neverland.com/book.
Or you can meet us at Scum and Villainy on July 29th.
Yes.
And have it autographed in person.
That too. Or in Houston.
Or Houston.
Comic Palooza.
Yeah. Weekend, the Memorial Day weekend, May 24th through the 26th.
Yes.
Very, very excited.
And if you're curious about where we're going to be, there is an event calendar tab on our website, skywalkingthrough-neverland.com, which details where we're going to be. And I need to add a few dates because we've got a few dates going in there, including Walt's Barn. On Father's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be at Walt's Barn, which is in Griffith Park on Father's Day. along with our last week's guest.
Yeah, Bambi Moe.
Yeah.
She's gonna be signing books there, and we're gonna be hosting a little Q&A with her. Very excited. But go to our Facebook page for the big events tab, and all of our stuff is right there. Or watch us on things we want to share. We go a little bit more in depth. All right, we're getting way.
I know.
We're taking a tangent on here. Now let's ask everyone if they want to support Skywalking Through Neverland in another way.
Yes, well, you can consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force. You can be a part of the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. And I know a number of you watching right now are already part of the Skywalking Force. We want to thank you so much for that. You guys have access to bonus content in the form of discussions on the latest Disney Plus shows. You also get a coupon code to use for our books. And this bonus content begins at really only $1 a month. But $5 a month is where you get some more extra bonus content. So head there, look at the options, and thank you to those of you who are already part of the Skywalking Force, including Meredith, who is coming in with a hey,
Meredith. All right, now we'd like to thank our sponsor once again, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park or a Disney cruise? Well, you can fill out a get a quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you. All right, everyone, get ready. Get ready for this.
Get ready.
Now, we are part of the Skywalking Network, where you can find other great shows like Talking Apes, where our 3rd episode of the month of April just went out today.
Ooh, exciting. Also, the Max Effects podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
the YouTube shows Collectopolis, and
Today in Star Wars History. All right, Courtney went there, Meredith went there with their Skynets.
Excellent. All right, Skywalkers, you can find us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter, for Instagram. If you were following our Instagram last week, you might have saw some really fun stories from the tram tour, the 60th tram tour. And I think they're gone now. I forgot to save them. Oh, my jaws. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm hoping I can get them back somehow. Does anyone know how to go back to Instagram stories if they've disappeared?
Why not? Oh,
let us know.
We'll talk about it later on.
Yeah. All right. You can also find us on Facebook, or you can email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
All right, now don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember,
Neverland on Alderaan.
I didn't know you were going to go right into it. Usually you didn't. You saved yours. Yeah, I forgot to save it. Oh, I'm so sad. The Jaws one was real cute.
Why didn't you just make a reel out of it?
Because it went straight to stories. Like, it pushed me to stories, and then I put it up in stories, and then I just didn't save the story.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah. I think they save on Instagram. That's what I was thinking, that Instagram might save them, even though they disappear from your feed. So I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So,
right.
Courtney, if you're not doing anything later on, around 6:15, come in and tell us about your Ryan Gosling story.
Or like, we'll invite you on after we, or we'll figure it out. Yeah, that'll be fun. And the memories. Okay. All right. Justin's saying, okay. Cool, guys. Well, thank you. And yeah, so 6:15 p.m. today, we're going to go. We had to make it a little later because of our guest we're recording. We couldn't record him earlier. So, All right.
All right. So we'll see you in just a little bit. And now we have to get set up for our second recording.
Hello there, Skywalkers Academy. Come join us at 6:15. All right. Bye, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Sorry. We got to be out now.
Yep. Okay.
Be out.
Well, you'll see us later and you'll get to chat even more. Okay. Bye.